Call me Vashti. Everyone does. Great-granddaughter of Nebuchadnezzar II, greatest king Babylon ever saw, daughter of King Belshazzar, man murdered in his sleep, kidnapped princess sold in marriage to the son of my father's enemy. My lineage has seen its rise to power and its fall, much like the wall that once was Solomon's temple. Vashti. People spit my name when they speak it as if I am Haman, then forget about me by the end of the story. In your language, I am villain, vixen, vile. I am the constant sin of all womankind, too vain for my own good. This ugly woman with too much makeup on her face and not enough good sense in her head. But in my own tongue, I am Voishta, Vohishti, most excellent, best of women. I am beautiful. This is the kind of name you give a hero or a martyr, one who died with the words of freedom branded on her body, though this freedom was denied her as my martyrdom was denied me. Instead, I died exiled from my good name, the one you keep twisting. Little girls are still being taught to spit Vashti as if it leaves a bad taste in their mouths, as if I was the one who tried to commit genocide when my only crime was daring to believe I deserved a choice in a world that offered me none. And I get it. I am your cautionary tale. Because what good is a trophy if you can't strip it down and set it up on display for all to see? Little girls must be taught to obey or risk losing their heads. Don't be bad like Vashti. Good girls say yes. If I say dance, you dance. If I say strip, you strip. And you never say no because you want it if I say you do. Don't be bad like Vashti. You know what happens to bad girls. And my only crime was daring to say no. King Ahasuerus. Haman may have been the villain in Esther's story, but you were the villain in mine. Because you never gave me the chance to grieve the death of my father or the loss of my home. Because you never loved me, only loved taking my freedom. Because someone taught you that women are toys. Something to be collected then thrown out when the novelty wears off. And you, stupid, arrogant king, you believed them. Ahasuerus, you may be a lion, but you lack the kind of heart that's made out of courage. You don't question anything. You accept whatever is convenient for you. And lions may roar, sir, but cats scare easy. So tell me, when you received my no in the middle of your party, how much did you shrink in its presence? How terrified were you of those two little letters? One consonant, one vowel, so casually tossed out into the air, and you couldn't touch them. That's some kind of powerful. You must have been shaking. You must have decided that the only way to stop something this powerful was to kill it before it could spread. You must have thought I stopped being a prize the moment I learned how to speak, but it's funny because that's the moment I thought I started being one. You know, no one is sure how you killed me. Did you have my head served up on a silver platter? Did your excessive drinking lead to my demise? I hear so many conflicting stories. Maybe your anger and your fists were just a little too loose that night. Maybe it's my fault for being a bad wife. Maybe you should pray, Ahasuerus, that they don't remember my name and pull me out of exile with it, that they don't write the story down, that no one ever feels the need to drown out the horror of your name, Ahasuerus, great warrior or wife killer, king or coward, the way they do with Haman. And I hope you spin in your grave when they do. I hope the afterlife is cruel. I hope your rest isn't peaceful. I hope you pay. May you know what it's like to spend the rest of eternity exiled from your own name.